Welcome to Relearn Viet, where we reconnect to our linguistic roots, Tiếng Việt. This video is an introduction to this YouTube channel, and we'll discuss its goals and aspirations. The aim of this channel is to teach how to read Tiếng Việt to second-generation Vietnamese, i.e. Vietnamese born outside of Vietnam, but whose parents were born in Vietnam. Being second generation, our quê hương, our homeland, is not Vietnam. We all have dual identities. The videos are made by myself, a second-generation Vietnamese Australian, and so you'll see that I'll be teaching from this particular viewpoint. Now, I'm not claiming to be an authority on the language, nor do I have any formal qualifications. But I can read, and too many of us can't. So I want to pass this knowledge down at the very least. Often it's in adulthood when we want to reconnect with our mother or father tongue, but we don't know where to start or how to start. I am making the case that it starts with learning how to read. Since the Vietnamese written language is phonetic, meaning how it's written is how it sounds, even if you understand nothing, you can be taught to read absolutely everything. Thus, for those who are motivated, the ability to read lays the critical foundation to learn the rest of the language. Once you can read, just immerse yourself in the language, bookmark Google Translate, and you're on your way. However, all the Vietnamese lessons out there that I can find are made for children or foreign learners, and they go at a snail's pace. Thus, this channel is dedicated specifically to second-gen Vietnamese. And being second generation, I assume you can at least understand some spoken Viet, and so have at least some basic vocabulary. We will take advantage of this fact to greatly accelerate the learning process, so you'll see that my lessons move at a quicker pace. At the time of this video, all the lessons on reading fundamentals are complete, and I encourage you to check them out. Some of you may be thinking, but what's the point? We all can see that Tiếng Việt is on the decline, and we will likely be the last generation to have parents that speak Vietnamese fluently. Now, I'm not claiming to have the answer to the problem. All I'm saying is that keeping with the status quo, or doing nothing, is definitely not the answer. So this YouTube channel is an earnest attempt to do something about it. The stronger you can get your Vietnamese, the more likely it is to be passed on to the next generation. If you have young children and think that you can just leave it to ông bà nội hay là ông bà ngoại to teach them the language, or that a few hours of Vietnamese school on the weekends will do, then I urge you to please think again. We all know that doesn't cut it. Those are merely token gestures. The primary responsibility for teaching Viet to your kids lies with you, the parent. And of course, cross-cultural marriages make things a little more trickier, but it's very common in Europe to be bilingual, and not unusual to be trilingual. And look, I get it. The complete preservation of the language among our generation is impossible. It just won't happen. But we need to find a happy medium between English and Tiếng Việt, what some might call Vietlish. We need to learn to be comfortable conversing with each other in some degree of Tiếng Việt. Why is it that my Korean Australian friends are happy conversing to each other in Korean, while my Viet Aussie friends are all ashamed to speak Viet with one another, or only speak Viet as a joke? When our parents' generation all pass away, mình sẽ nói Tiếng Việt với ai nữa? It's really up to our own generation to save our language, and to save it, it must adapt to its new homeland. For those reasons, there's a companion Discord channel to build an online community of like-minded second-generation Viets. This is an online space to practice the language while making new friends. I encourage you to check it out. It's free and there are no catches. The link is in the description below. Now let's talk about the elephant in the room. The cờ vàng, yellow flag. Why am I using this flag? We grew up with our parents proudly waving this flag and singing its anthem. To our parents, this is the flag of Việt Nam Cộng Hòa, and elicits nostalgia of their former homeland. However, for me, and dare I say, for my generation, it represents something different. It represents not a country, but a people's, and a shared tragic history. It represents a dual identity, and the ongoing struggle to reconcile with what that means. And although my intention is to not make a political statement, I understand that using the cờ vàng automatically comes with some political sensitivities. Having only ever known the joys and privileges of a free and democratic society, it's only natural that we would wish the same for any nation in the world, be it China, Burma, or Vietnam, whether we say it out loud or not. For all of the above reasons, we should not shy away from using our cờ vàng, and in fact, we should wear it with pride, because it represents a very unique and special identity. Well, that wraps up the introduction. I do hope you'll find the videos in this channel informative and helpful. And if you do, please share it around and spread the word. I'll see you in the next video.